Well, hi guys. What do we have here? A new piece for the new rig. I say new rig, it's basically kind of a redesign of the existing rig. Pretty big box, open on some rack units. Let's get it open and see what the crack is. So it's quite a rare. See if we can guess what it is. Quite a rare mid-90s, early to mid-90s digital unit. There's not a great deal of information out there about it. It's 2U, 4 channels, so 4 separate ins and outs. It's kind of designed for the studio, of high quality for the time digital processing. You guys know that I like the sort of mid to late 90s kind of digital processors where it's high quality enough to, you know, I'm happy to run my guitar in serial through it, but it's also low quality enough to take some of the low end away, take some of the top end away, and just give it a bit of a character, much like the Digitech valve effects. TC Electronics D2 is a lot higher quality. It's based on S-disc processing, so 2 S-disc processors, so that might give you a bit more of a clue. Yeah, looking forward to checking it out. My plan is I'm wanting to use at least 2 channels of it. I want the first channel for some sort of extra chorus and modulation type stuff to possibly run just after or just before the valve effects, and one of the channels for kind of reverb, the limited reverb that I'm going to kind of use at the end. Right, let's focus on getting this open. I'm a man, so I can't talk and open at the same time. I might speed this bit up. Oh, didn't think that through. Right, this is upsetting us. I'll come back when it's open. Right, here we go. Kettle lead, never have too many kettle leads. Bubble wrap, never have too much bubble wrap. It's a little bit heavy. Old school technology, bulky and heavy, I love it. Wow, it's in very good condition. Nice heat sink on the back there. Any ideas? Smells a little foisty. Been sat in the box a while. Digitech Studio 400. So this was at the time a pretty high quality, not totally top end, but a pretty high quality unit that Digitech made for the prosumer market, I would say, for the prosumer studio market. I'm going to need to read up a bit more about it, and I'm definitely going to be experimenting with this right now before work. Yeah, 4-in, 4-out multi-effects processor, so it was designed for, you know, up to 4 channels on the studio or hooked up to a desk on the aux-ins or something like that. I'm really looking forward to having a gun at this. Of course, MIDI control, nice heatsink on the back there, so I'm guessing this is going to get pretty hot. Is that going to work in a guitar rack? I guess we'll find out. So I'm going to give this a go, guys. Alright guys, I've cranked the brightness so you can see in here, so apologies if it's a bit grainy. Just finished wiring the rack. The smell of fresh solder is excellent. For the rack cabling, been using these Amphenol jacks that I absolutely love, and Van Damme XKE instrument cable. So I'm using slightly thicker cable for the rack. I'm using patch cable this time for the board. In the rack, I like to use the instrument cable. So you can see I've just finished plugging in the last cable there. Now what I really like about this new Digitech Studio 400 unit is that I've effectively now got 4 channels of in and out true sort of multi effects. You can see kind of the cable. I'm just about to sort of secure the audio cables in place there. I've actually taken the valve effects out of the rack just because I just don't need it. So if we have a look at the front of the rack, you can see here the setup. What I'm going to do is put some blanking plates in here that I've got, like such. I've taken the art clean box out because this setup's so sort of clean that I'm not having any noise issues. So the signal chain's going to go in here. I've got a 4-way patch box just in case I ever want to sort of expand or try patching stuff in and out as well, kind of like a loop. I've got these 2 patches there available free, ready to do that. So we'll come in here and we'll go into channel 1 of the Studio 400, which I'm going to use as probably either a compressor or a noise gate. Then we go out and into channel 2 of the 400, which is where there's going to be, depending on the patch, so channel 1 of the 400 is going to be a kind of compressor, channel 2 of the 400 is going to be a noise gate if I need it, or kind of an extra miscellaneous stage. Then it comes out of channel 2 into channel 3, and channel 3 is going to be any kind of modulations or other sort of delays that I might want. Then we come out of channel 3 and we go into the TC Electronic D2, my main delay unit, and finally back into channel 4 of the Studio 400, just for either extra delay or a bit of modulation, a little bit of dirt on the back end of the delay if I want, or primarily channel 4 is going to be used for reverb. So that's going to be the setup. And then we come out of the end here, patching in pedals or something like that if I want to just kind of trial different pedals in and out of the kind of rack setup or whatever. So really kind of simple in terms of routing and design, basically really simple but mega flexible. I will report back in the near future. The new rig is going to be sweet. Till next time guys, take it easy.